July 4th is already coming up Monday, the long holiday weekend, and you can enjoy, of course, Independence Day with family fun and without spending a whole bunch of money.
Yep, and sharing these 4th of July ideas is ADEINA Anderson, owner of Creative Lifestyles with ADEINA. We always love when you hear you have the best ideas.
Thank you so much. I got some fun things for us today, and this is a really fun and easy thing you could do for 4th of July, or you could do it with pretty much, I'm gonna like decoupage everything now that I learned this. It's so cool. But I just grabbed some scrap wood, and you know what, you can head over to Lowe's and they always have scrap wood for free. So find some over there, or get one board and then cut it up into pieces. But I've taped it off for you, and you can paint the stripes if you want. I just used regular acrylic paint, and then I taped it off, but you can pull the tapes up. I kind of prepped it a little bit for you.
So pull these off.
And I put a layer of decoupage, and you want to let it dry completely. And so sometimes decoupage, when you're doing it, it'll make whatever the item is wrinkle a little bit. Well, this is a really cool way to do it where it doesn't wrinkle.
Okay, so this is kind of a two-step process with the decoupage. Now, can you use white glue instead, or does it have to be the decoupage?
I like the decoupage because it's just the texture is better, but you could do it with white glue and then kind of water it down a little bit. Decoupage is a little thinner.
And this is just a napkin?
This is the tip. Yeah, you got to take that second layer off. Yes.
And then we lay it here, and then...
And you want to use parchment paper. Okay. Put that over it, and then you're just going to iron it. Now, the parchment paper will move a little bit, so you just want to kind of hold the, and that gets hot. This is the cutest little craft iron. I found it on Amazon.
Okay.
I thought that was so
my next
adorable.
question. Where?
And you just kind of hold it down, and it did not take long for it to work. Just to kind of do it. And Mike, while she's doing this, if you want to get started on your firecracker.
And basically that's going to reactivate the decoupage and make it stick and make it just all,
final product right there. Yes.
Now this is the table centerpiece, right?
This is the centerpiece, and these are kind of fun. You could do them as a centerpiece, you could do them to add to a centerpiece that you already have, or it's something fun the kids could do as well, just to make some fireworks, because you know it's really dry here, so we may not have a lot of fireworks.
So paper towel roll.
Paper towel roll,
or as my mother-in-law used to call it for my kids, the to-do.
Exactly. Yes.
And just construction
paper. You're just going to use some glue dots, construction paper, cardstock. And you're just going to kind of glue it onto, you could use hot glue if you want. You could even use tape if you don't have glue dots. And you just kind of put it on there, and then I let you hear it. And then for the cone, I just took a square piece of paper and then just kind of did it into a triangle. And you just kind of glue that on, and you could add stickers. You could let them paint it if you want. It's just something fun to decorate your home for really inexpensive.
And
inexpensive.
And this is a great way too. I mean, you know, even with little ones to learn about maybe shapes and you know, scissors and that's the little dexterity and all that kind of stuff.
I love that idea. Okay, Jen, is yours connected?
I don't know.
You can go ahead and lift it up. And it should be. Yeah. And then just take your sandpaper.
Oh, yes.
And you're just going to sand off the edges, and it takes it. And don't be shy with it.
Okay. You can tell, right? I'm like, wait a minute.
And that'll take the extra off.
Okay, got it.
And you don't even have to put then a layer of decoupage on top of it either, right?
You don't have to. You could if you wanted, if you're going to put it outside to kind of protect it.
Okay.
But you don't have to. And if it doesn't seem like it's down, just kind of do it again, or you could put a little decoupage. But the key is to make sure the decoupage is completely dry before you do it.
Okay. Great idea to do. I mean, you think about it with Thanksgiving napkins, Halloween, Christmas, everything.
Exactly. Like this blog is already up on my website, but I'm going to have a whole bunch. Like I'm going to do a whole series because it's so fun.
Yeah, any napkins you have. Good point.
Great
any
little
holiday.
Great little thing maybe for the kids to make for Grandma and Grandpa too, if they wanted to do that.
They could do a little note on there or something. There's so many things you could do with this.
Okay, the 4th of July basket right here.
Yes,
so where'd you get this? At just Hobby Lobby?
The craft store. I think like Michael's or Hobby Lobby or probably Amazon or something. And then you're just going to paint it with whatever color you want, or you could leave it wood if you want, and just fill it with all the goodies for your friends that are coming over, or it's just something cute you could put in the centerpiece, in the center of the table to kind of like a grab bag. Maybe you have the silverware and the napkins and all of that.
I like that idea.
And Jen, we forgot to do our lava lamp for our centerpiece. I just remembered.
While he's building that, speaking of centerpieces, this is super simple because it's water and oil and food coloring.
Exactly. So you're going to put water in. I've already got your red one done if you want to take your lid off.
Okay.
And you're just going to put a little bit of water in the bottom.
Okay.
And then you're going to put the little food coloring, maybe like, I don't know, 5 or 6 drops of it, just till you get the color you want. And then you're going to add the oil. And you know, oil and water don't mix, so the oil is going to sit at the top. And it doesn't matter how you can add the oil first or the oil last. It doesn't really matter. You just want more oil than water. Okay. And then you take an Alka-Seltzer and you drop it in.
Now, if you put that the lid on it, it won't like blow up. It just makes little bubbles. Okay, it doesn't make that much of a
I did it with the
fizz.
lids on as
I'm
well.
glad you asked that,
And
Mike.
look how
I was wondering.
fun. It makes like a little lava lamp for the kiddos to have fun. It's kind of a cute little science project as well.
Great decoration thing, red, white, and blue. It's so fun to decorate for the 4th of July. And if you'd like more information on creative lifestyles with ADEINA, head over to SALive.com, click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, and we have provided a link, or just scan that QR code right there at the bottom of the screen. And happy 4th of July, ADEINA.
Happy 4th
Thanks
of
for all these
July.
ideas.
All right, still ahead. We are going retro with the diner menu. That's a blast from the 60s. A family road trip past.
Plus, how to ditch those glasses and contacts so you can see those beautiful 4th of July fireworks with your own eyes. How to save hundreds. Next. Welcome back to SA Live. See those 4th of July fireworks without the hassle of glasses or contacts. Dr. Manrique has completed more than 65,000 laser correction surgeries, and he's ready to give you a big discount on Z-LASIK. And joining us now is Richard Joynoff, the Director of Operations with Manrique Custom Vision. Welcome.
Hello.
So what does Z-LASIK correct?
We can correct nearsightedness, farsightedness, and even astigmatism totally blade and pain-free in just a few seconds per eye.
Just a few seconds. Really?
Absolutely.
Okay. So you have the newest and fastest laser on the market. So tell us about that.
In our opinion, Z-LASIK is the least invasive. There's only a handful of the platform we have, which is called Z4, and then it's mixed with the Allegretto 500, which I'm not going to bore everybody with. But anyway, it's been said to be the most accurate on the market. Under the hands of Dr. Manrique, he's one of the only trainers in the U.S. for the Z-LASIK procedure.
Wow, and you mentioned how quick the procedure is. Can we talk more about that? And is it painful?
A lot of people ask that. When you come in, we give you a Valium before the procedure, and we numb your eyes real good with a topical drop. You lay down underneath the laser, it doesn't hurt. Doc talks to you the whole time you're laying down, tells you what he's doing. And before you can even think about it, you're up looking at one of us taking your picture when you're done.
Wow,
Yeah.
that quick. And so why should people choose Dr. Manrique?
Well, in my opinion, you know, Dr. Manrique, like I said, he is the only trainer in the area for Z-LASIK. He's taken a lot of time to go through all sorts of procedures. He's also a trainer for other technologies. And on top of it, I have to be honest with you, one of the nicest guys you can ever meet. He treats everybody like a family member, like it's one of his kids, and make sure that everybody in the clinic's taken care of, just like all the smiles and all those pictures.
I was going to say, you probably hear so many great things with people who are able to see without having to worry about the contacts and the glasses, right?
Yep. And like I said, Dr. Manrique takes the time that's needed with the patients. He sits with you and talks to you, and everybody's got a different nervous level.
Yes.
Right? So, I mean, he has a lot of empathy for that, so he knows exactly how to treat each and every person. Some people want it to be faster than others, and whatever they want is what he does.
And that makes all the difference, because I'm sure you get a lot of nervous people that go in. So good to know there. Now you have some big savings for our viewers who may be watching and considering getting the procedure done, right?
Yep, you can get up to $1,500 off your Z-LASIK procedure. You can call the number on the screen or just text LASIK to 45384, and we'll take very good care of your viewers.
All right. Again, if you're nervous, they will help you and talk you through everything. And you said it's very quick and you don't feel any pain.
That's
All
it.
right. The first 10 people to call will get up to $1,500 off their bilateral Z-LASIK procedure. Just give them a call, 210-354-2020, or give them a text at LASIK. You can text LASIK to 45384 for an instant discount. And for more information on Manrique Custom Vision, just visit their website, sa.manriquei.com. Richard, thank you so much.
Always good seeing you.
Still ahead, it's Inclusion Tuesday. We get a sneak peek at the big 4th of July event at Morgan's Wonderland. And a retro remix menu at the Hayden that will have you reminiscing about the great diner food days gone by. Plus, did you know it's National Ceviche Day? Costa Pacifica Seafood Restaurant is celebrating with $6 jalapeno ceviche, and they have at least 7 different flavors to choose from. Go check them out at 434 North Loop 1604. More SA Live on the way. Welcome back to SA Live, here to give us a taste of a 1960s retro roadside remix menu is the Hayden's head chef, Bill Corbetti. Welcome, or Corbett, sorry, welcome.
Oh, good. What says summer more than hot dogs? But boy, this is just not any ordinary hot dog that you're doing up there, right? Throwback to the 60s.
Yeah, throwback to the 60s and the American road trip. And what better starting point than the Howard Johnsons of yore? You know, we just had the final one closed just recently up in Lake George, New York. My dad swears it was an amazing tourist city up there when he was a child. And we're really excited about kind of using that as the starting point and then developing recipes and doing stuff that kind of goes into more of an old school 60s, full 50s, 70s lane.
So everybody knows like a Coney Island hot dog or something like that, but you're just going way over the top with this one. How you put
we're
this
taking
together?
Coney Island, we're bringing it down to South Texas. So we got the hot dogs right here, and I'll load you up, and you can start building those right there.
You notice there's two going
Yeah.
here.
Yes. And we have some barbacoa, so a little bit of salsa on there first.
Okay. And we'll make one for Mike too.
And you said that you kind of put the menu together and then all of your chefs just went, okay, this is what I'm doing, and just went and kind of nuts with it, right?
I put on a list of some basic guidelines, and then it was up to all my cooks to figure out what that meant to them.
Have some fun with it,
Yeah,
right?
so this one was designed by my prep cook, Kenneth, my prep lead. Our AM cook, Ben, he's the one that did the corn toasty we'll be featuring here in a second. And all of them, they all really came with inspiration and ideas. So.
And then how many of your chefs knew what Howard Johnson's was?
That would have been me.
That's a good point though, Mike, because I didn't know, and to maybe explain that a little for our viewers.
It's one of those weird things, right? Like, how is San Antonio the last bastion of the Howard Johnson's remembrance?
Because like you said, I mean, you'd be on a road trip, especially up in the north, and you're on the turnpike, you can't get off, and there was the Howard Johnson's. We used to go to one every Sunday after church, and they had the greatest fried clams in the world, too, so.
Yeah, so we'll be honoring that with our fried oyster sea dogs that we're going to have.
Oh, really?
So yeah, so we're going to take some Gulf Coast oysters and chop them up into a little bit of strips, lightly flour them, and then we have these cute little mini lobster hollow rolls that we're going to
set it
stuff
down
in
so I don't get your hands. And then we're going to melt the pimento cheese on here a little bit. Okay.
Get that all nice and gooey right there.
And then as she's finishing this up, I'm going to get started on dessert, which is ambrosia, which you said has never seen color TV before, probably.
I have never seen it on color TV or seen a chef that was daring enough to bring it to the people on TV. So yeah, so that's meringue. So just add a little bit of that into there.
Okay.
And then you can probably put the whole thing in there. And then put a little bit of marshmallows, the maraschino cherries.
Just a couple of them?
Yeah, just a couple.
Okay, all right. And of course, can't have ambrosia without some maraschino or some tangerines.
Oh yeah.
All right, little mandarin oranges there.
And then you can mix those up, and then put two of the corn toasties on the plate, like we did with the other one.
So this is not cornbread, or is it cornbread?
It is almost like a more sweetened version of a cornbread. So it's a corn toasty. So they actually made these and packaged them like a Pop-Tart back in the 70s, because Howard Johnson's had pre-packaged grocery store food. Yes.
Okay, I thought this was something that your chefs made up. This was Howard Johnson's
This
food.
is off an old Howard Johnson's menu. And the idea of it just catch me. I was like, what does this mean?
And unlike Grandma's ambrosia, this is going to be then, since that's just
we're gonna add a little toast
meringue.
of fire on there with the
There's
butane
your
flame.
dog. Well, you finished dessert.
So do a nice little toasty meringue.
So yeah, since you add the marshmallows in with the ambrosia, we decided to kind of make it all just one giant marshmallow, and so toast it up.
And the Hayden won Best Diner for Any Meal in San Antonio Magazine 2022 competition?
Yes, we did, and we've been really lucky to be out there in the public with some of these other awards. But we're just really happy to be bringing diner culture to San Antonio and just having as much fun with it as possible.
And the other thing that you said you did, because the hot dogs are great Nathan's hot dogs, however, the ones you usually find here at the grocery store don't have the skin on them, and that
was the big thing with these. So we have the double dog, and then it's double the crunch, because these actually have the casing on them that you would find if you go up to Nathan's. I always remember as a kid going up to Coney Island with my dad, you have this amazing crunch on the hot dogs that you can never find anywhere else. And so we're glad to bring it down.
The crunch. I got the crunch. What's your favorite item on the menu?
It is probably the, well, it's hard to choose, but I would probably say the hot dog with the crispy skin. I'm really a fan of that. And then the oyster sea dogs. I'm really excited about those as well. Those are going to be a lot of fun.
Sandwiches, desserts. Now, how often do you guys change the menu?
We do these, we've done these about every 3 months now. We started off, we had the Chinese American Jewish Christmas menu with pastrami fried rice and lox rangoons. Then we did the Jewish Irish
Lox
menu.
Rangoon.
Lox Rangoon. Then we did the Jewish Irish menu that we had corned beef and lox sandwiches and the pastrami cold cannon.
I remember that. Yep.
Yeah, we were here for that one.
Yep.
And so this is our third one, and then we will see what comes up next time.
Okay.
And your tagline, thoughtful, not overthought. Tell me about that.
We're thoughtful, but try not to go overboard with it. So,
But
it's
that's
walking
all-
a fine line, as you can see with all
But that
this we
dog
got
is
going on.
overboard, and it is delicious. The Hayden over there, right on Broadway, just south of Hildebrand. Wonderful food. SILive.com. Scan that QR code.
And the crunch, by the way, on that hot
Yeah.
dog? Wow.
Yes.
Okay, makes all the
Makes it.
difference.
That's the nostalgia right there.
Thank you, sir.
Yep, for more information, SALive.com. You can click the As Seen on SA Live tab or scan the QR code on your screen. Mike, how is it going in?
that's
All right,
delicious.
next on the show, spend Independence Day at Morgan's Wonderland with festive games, activities, and entertainment throughout the park. And military can enjoy a special discount. More info headed your way.
Happy Inclusion Tuesday. Morgan's Wonderland is saluting America's heroes this Independence Day with a special tribute to the service members who dedicate themselves to protecting our nation and first responders too. And here at the park to tell us more about their July 4th celebration is Carly Camarena, Assistant General Manager here at Morgan's Wonderland.
Hello.
Oh my gosh, the party has already started,
Oh
right?
my gosh, we're so excited.
Tell us about this celebration and what folks can expect.
Yeah, so we'll be offering so much. We'll have a lot of entertainment, strolling entertainment, games, music with DJ Happy. Our friends from Big Time Bubbles will be out and be providing a big foam party that we're super excited about. We'll also be offering free food while supplies last. So come out and enjoy your celebration with us.
So it's happening on the 4th of July. What time?
Yes, so all of the activities and entertainment will be happening from 11 to 2, but both parks will be open until 5 that day.
And are there discounts for military, first responders?
Yes, so our first responders and militaries will be receiving $10 admission for their families and themselves as well with a valid ID.
So what is ahead this summer at Morgan's Wonderland?
Yeah, so we have so much going on here at the park where guests can enjoy the park to its fullest potential. We'll be open 6 days a week, continuing on until about the mid-month of August. So come out and enjoy your summer with us and cool off in our splash pad over at Morgan's Inspiration Island.
And of course, Morgan's Wonderland, so important to the community, right?
Oh, so important. It's a place for them to get out and enjoy the park and with their families and, you know, spread their wings and fly just like anybody else and enjoy it to its fullest potential.
And let's talk about what's going on behind us right now.
Yeah, so Joy's gonna be out. We're gonna have our friendship fairies. We'll have a dance party. DJ Happy will be out with us. We'll have plenty of games for them to enjoy and face painting as well. So come get your face painted and get a butterfly or patriotic tattoo.
And Morgan's Wonderland, all inclusive, right?
All inclusive, where any individual on our chair users can get on all of our rides. It's fully ultra accessible for any guests that both parks. They can get a wheelchair, waterproof wheelchair and enjoy the splash park as well as anybody else.
And if you want to be in the know, what do folks need to know?
Yeah, so I would definitely take a look at our Facebook page or Instagram just to keep up with our activities and save the dates that will be coming up with future events going on.
The annual salute to America's heroes at Morgan's Wonderland is happening on Monday, July 4th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Admission is only $10 for first responders and military with a valid military ID. And it's always free for anyone with special needs. For more information, just call 210-495-5888 or visit morganswonderland.com.
June is Men's Health Month. Metro Health is encouraging men to take control of their health and is sharing some helpful tips and information you need to know. Next on SA Live.
June is Men's Health Month, and a big concern for men here in San Antonio is diabetes. Metro Health has a diabetes prevention and control program, and they're encouraging men to take control of their health. We're at the Metro Health offices downtown, and I am with manager Julius Hunter. Hello.
Hello.
Well, let's talk about how diabetes is affecting San Antonio.
Sure. So we like to highlight three things when we talk about the picture of diabetes in San Antonio. First is diabetes prevalence. 1 in 8 San Antonio residents has been diagnosed with diabetes. And then when we look at pre-diabetes, which means that you are at a higher rate for developing diabetes, 1 in 3 of San Antonio residents are at risk for pre-diabetes. And then the last thing we look at is hospitalization rates. And that means that there are people that have diabetes, but they're not controlling their diabetes appropriately. And so we have a higher than average hospitalization rate, higher than the state and higher than the national average.
And what are some ways that it affects men?
Sure, and so men, when we look at the severe complications for diabetes, men have a higher rates of severe complications due to diabetes, and that's including amputations, kidney problems, problems with your vision. And so, there's a whole stereotype about men not seeking care, not going to the doctor, so using others for that support. And so we see that bear out in the statistics, that they do have those higher rates of complications.
And something else to keep in mind, any infection in the body can potentially increase blood glucose levels, even STDs.
Right.
So why is this especially dangerous for people with certain types of diabetes?
Right, so when you have diabetes, you're trying to keep those blood glucose levels down. And so anything that elevates that and increases that puts you at a higher risk for those severe complications.
And what types of services does a diabetes prevention and control program offer to deal with the problem that is affecting our city now?
Right, and so we offer free education classes, no-cost education workshops to the community, all throughout our community. We're in agencies, organizations, and churches, and so people can come to learn how to prevent or delay diabetes, to learn how to manage or control their diabetes, or just to learn how to be better at nutrition and physical activity.
And what is the best way for them to find these services?
Yes, they can reach out to us at diabeteshelpsa.com, or they can give us a call at our office, 210-207-8802.
Perfect. I'm so glad you're raising awareness on this. And for more information on the San Antonio Metro Health Diabetes Prevention and Control Program, give them a call, 210-207-8802, or visit the website, diabeteshelpsa.com. You can also find Metro Health on Facebook at SA Metro Health. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, tomorrow on SA Live, a popular local smokehouse is helping us prepare a barbecue feast. They share tips on how to perfect your ribs and even have a special treat to top off the meal.
Plus, need a little boost to get you through the week, whether you like coffee or something a little fruity. What a local drink truck has new for summer. It's tomorrow, 1 p.m. on SA Live. All right, earlier we asked you where to find the best tacos. We want to know, because there's so many places. All right, Tomcat, Tecamolino, Oker.
Yeah. Top #1 spot south side is Judy's on Roosevelt and 410 South. Best beans, cheese tacos, Big Red.
Okay.
Can't beat that.
Y'all are making me hungry. Gilbert's, so delicious. Thank you, Ida.
I like Las Palapas. Those are
Can't go wrong.
tasty.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with Las Palapas.
Ooh, Eddie's Taco House Bar and Grill on Thousand Oaks.
Thousand Oaks, okay. I'm adding all these to my list here. Kim, husband introduced me to Taquitos West Avenue. Yes, heard great things about that place.
And from my kitchen.
You know, I was gonna say, I know my mom's on the road right now, but Mama, you got the best tacos. So you can't go wrong with Mama's tacos, right? But thanks for sharing. Oh, look what we have here. Yes, if you missed it earlier, Mike had some.
I lost.